Hi guys, the Hapson09 here. Just to give you a recap of last night's UFC 111. I'm going to talk about the three fights that I spoke on my last video. The first fight was John Fish vs. Ben Souders. Now, when I got back from the Habs game, I missed about a minute of that fight. So I didn't really miss a lot of action. The only when I got there, John Fish was really just took Ben Souders down, and it was pretty much that was the fight. It was total domination by John Fish. So John Fish won by unanimous decision, and yeah, that's it. So your winner, John Fish. The next fight I'll be talking to you about is Frank Mir vs. Sean Carwin for the interim heavyweight title. Now, I've never seen an MMA fighter finish all their fights in the first round. That's pretty impressive. So, going into this match, I took for Frank Mir because I want to see a third Mir versus Lesnar fight. But at 3 minutes and 48 seconds, Sean Carwin knocked Frank Mir out in the first round. Very impressive, and still undefeated. Your winner, Sean Carwin. Next on, I will be talking to you about the main event. The main event was George Rush St. Pierre versus Dan Diablo Hardy for the welterweight title. Now, before I go into the match, I want to talk about the promo they show before the fighters come out. Now, I see St. Pierre doing his normal promo and stuff, and St. Pierre isn't a trash talker normally, and that's what I like about him. He only does his job with his fist. That's what I like. Now, Dan Hardy, he trash talk, and in one of his videos, he gives the people the finger and stuff like that. Well, I didn't feel respected by Dan Hardy by those actions and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. So the fighters come out, and you see Dan Hardy just putting this thing over his face as he comes out. And his mouth guard, it has like vampire teeth, and he has that smile. Does that really intimidate people? Like that doesn't intimidate me, and it didn't really intimidate George St. Pierre because he was very, very serious. That's what I like about George St. Pierre. He never gets intimidated. So I was nervous at the beginning of the fight because Dan Hardy has great stand-up. And he's a striker, so I was scared about that. But I was very impressed by George St. Pierre. His takedown, I saw in all 5 rounds, I saw at least 10 takedowns in the fight. So after 5 rounds, we would actually go to the judges' scorecards. The first judge scored 50-43. The second judge scored 50-44, and the third judge would score 50-45 to declare your winner and still welterweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. It was such a great fight. I was so happy when George won because I was so nervous that he would lose because Dan Hardy has, like I told you, Dan Hardy has great stand-up. And you just see his his punches, his KO finishes, and I was kind of nervous for that. So like I told you, your winner and still welterweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. Now I'm going to talk about today's event, WWE Wrestlemania XXVI, that is held this year in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, I will give you the quick predictions because I have to head over to the Manawarks to watch WrestleMania, and I will come back to you tonight with another video. So I hope you guys will watch that. Let me just wait. Never mind. I have the card right here. Okay. Your first match will be the Unified Tag Team Champions, Miz against John Morrison and R-Truth. To be honest, I say Miz will retain because I don't see John Morrison and R-Truth winning the tag team titles. And another prediction: John Morrison will turn on R-Truth and turn heel. So your winner and still World Unified Tag Team Champions, Miz. Next match will be the Money in the Bank ladder match. 10 men will be in that match. In the match this year: Christian, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, MVP, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Jack Swagger, Matt Hardy, and Drew McIntyre. Now, we all know that Drew McIntyre is Triple H's workout buddy. We all know that. So, I'm not taking Drew McIntyre to win.